Assalamualaikum and a very good day to Dr. Amino. We are from Group 10 and will present about Assignment 2.2 Pollution Issue.
Okay, my name is Muhammad Haikal bin Madurhan and my metric number is Fis3043 Okay, I want to talk about introduction. For introduction, there are various species and variations in aquatic plant consisting of seaweed, seagrass, mangrove, freshwater, macrophyte and other. Each species has different internal characteristics but can be identified through features such as color, leaf shape, body structure, mode of adaptation and other. Therefore, our group conduct an observation using several species of aquatic plant to sketch an aquatic garden, and at the same time is provide an advantage that can solve some problems such as water pollution, from human habitat and other. From the problem of our group, we have selected one species from freshwater macrophyte, is namely Salvinia molesta. The Salvinia molesta is a floating aquatic fern that lives in slow-moving freshwater, rich in nutrient. It is spread aggressively by vegetative debris. Okay, it may be cultivated by aquarium and pond and is sometimes released by flooding or deliberate disposal. And then for objectives, this lab came to study how the plant added in the area, for example lake, to study how the aquatic plant run their function to avoid pollution, to identify the suitable plant for landscaping in the lake, and the last one is to identify the feature or characteristic of the plants. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, for methods and materials. So first, we look at lab manual based on using aquatic plants, and second, do paperwork for project proposal paper layout, and third, article or journal. We use article or journal to find quality information to get ideas from any perspective, and third, laptop is we use laptop to create a suitable aquatic garden design in vicinity of Kenyir Lake. And next, slide. We prepare presentation slide for the project layout before it is carried out. And six, Salvinia molesta. We take note of all the information regarding the selected aquatic plants to facilitate management work.
Scientific name is Salvinia molesta. Local name Giant Salvinia. For taxonomic description, phylum Polypodiophyta, class Polypodiopsida, order Salviniales, family Salviniaceae, genus Salvinia, and species Molesta. Salvinia molesta characteristics is an individual plantlet, consists of a horizontal stem that produces two floating leaves up to 25 cm long and a highly dissected submerged frond up to 25 cm. The floating leaves are green, sessile to short petiolate, broadly ovate in shape with entire margins. The upper surface of the floating fronds is covered with parallel rows of hairs that have a characteristic cage-like structure at the apex. When plants are young, these leaves are small and float on the water surface. As plants age, the floating leaves become crowded and fall against one another, resulting in a more vertical leaf position. Physical characteristics for Salvinia molesta. Appearance: Salvinia molesta is a free-floating fern, stems rootless, hairy, about 10 cm long, exhibit great variation in form and structure depending on habitat conditions such as space and nutrient availability. Spores in a nut-like sporocarp and trailing beneath. Leaves borne in tree, appear two-ranked but with third leaf finely dissected and dangling, resembling roots, round to somewhat broadly elliptical to 2 cm long, with cordate base. Upper surface with 4 prong hairs joined at the tips. How does Salvinia molesta live? Salvinia molesta live by free-floating in tropical, subtropical or warm temperate areas of the world and grows best in still or slow-moving water bodies including ditches, ponds, lakes, slow rivers and canals. In standing water, it forms stable floating mats. How Salvinia molesta reproduce? Salvinia molesta reproduce vegetatively and it reproduces by asexual reproduction only, but it is capable of growing extremely quick. It grows from fragments that have broken off or dormant buds that have been detached from the main plant and forming new plants. Each node have 5 buds, so the potential for great and rapid spread is high. After maturing, Salvinia molesta forms chains of leaves that run together to form thick mats on the surface of the water. It also produces spores, but they are genetically defective and do not produce viable offspring.
So why the plant can live there? Where there? This in Tasik Kenyir. This in habitat. Because Tasik Kenyir, habitat in Tasik Kenyir is several rivers fresh water. So Salvinia molesta live in freshwater habitat. So it's suitable to live in Tasik Kenyir. And Tasik Kenyir, the development of facilities at Tasik Kenyir and access is a source of habitat destruction, while the production of sewage, waste, solid waste, fertilizers, pesticides, fuel and exhaust humus will damage the environment as well. So Salvinia molesta will live in Tasik Kenyir to solve this problem, because Salvinia molesta easily colonize disturbed habitats including artificial lakes like Tasik Kenyir and hydroelectric facilities. And Salvinia molesta can tolerate lower concentration of salt. For example, like Tasik Kenyir, it prefers stagnant or slow-moving water that protected from wave action. So Salvinia molesta suitable live in Tasik Kenyir, in habitat of Tasik Kenyir, because Tasik Kenyir have a slow wave, no more wave action, because this is Tasik, not sea or beach. And it is very suitable for Salvinia molesta to live there. For adaptation, Salvinia molesta exhibits no lignification of tissues. So plant must remain turgid for mechanical support of its organs. So air is trapped by the bird cage like hairs that grow in close parallel rows on the upper surface of the floating leaf, allowing Salvinia molesta to float. And Salvinia molesta also grow well at a cuprometal concentration of 3, 5, 10 and until 15 ppm. Only on 15 ppm plant roots appear to be broken. Based on research mentioned that Salvinia molesta plants are able to survive at a concentration of heavy metal cuprum of 20 ppm with a percentage of absorption of heavy metal cuprum of 90 until 94%. And number 7, for the result, why choose this plant? So this plant can give advantage and we can use it So disadvantage is under optimal condition can double in volume every 2 until 3 days, and the plant is benefit ecologists by control it. Salvinia molesta is widely sold as an ornamental species within the EPPO regions. So the species is also sold or exchanged between aquarists. So the users, the plant can absorb excess nutrients to reduce sewage, solid waste, fertilizers, pesticides, fuel and exhaust fumes from tourist activities. So next, this is aquatic garden designs. This is the designs. So we have rough house, and each rough house we have Salvinia molesta. So any activities that produce nutrients like nitrogen, phosphorus, or any waste. Okay, so setiap rakit, rumah rakit ni mempunyai sangkar tumbuhan Salvinia molesta, yang mana setiap rakit ni yang maknanya akan menyerap nutrien yang dihasilkan oleh setiap rumah rakit tu, seperti sisa kumbahan dan nutrien, lain-lain nutrien seperti nitrogen, fosforus. Jadi reka bentuk ini akan dibuat di dalam sangkar berbentuk bulat. Jadi dia diletakkan di dalam sangkar berbentuk bulat supaya Salvinia molesta, tumbuhan aquatic plant ni, tidak dihanyut oleh air, maknanya merata-rata. Jadi kita setempatkan dia di dalam suatu sangkar. Jadi dengan sifat Salvinia molesta yang terapung ni, dia akan terapung di dalam sangkar itu sahaja. Jadi dia tidak akan terapung di merata tempat, maknanya dalam keadaan yang bersepah. Jadi dengan kita buat sangkar ni, kita akan kumpulkan saja setempat-setempat tumbuhan akuatik bagi Salvinia molesta ni. Jadi yang mana dia berfungsi untuk menyerap nutrien segala sisa kumbahan yang dihasilkan oleh rumah rakit daripada aktiviti pelancongan.
Okey, jadi kenapa kita letak Salvinia molesta di dalam sangkar? Sebab kita tahu Salvinia molesta ni tumbuh dengan kadar yang cepat. Jadi kalau kita tak letak tumbuhan aquatic plant Salvinia molesta ni dalam sangkar, kita bebaskan dia saja, dia akan tumbuh bebas di atas permukaan air. Jadi kita tak nak tu berlaku di Tasik Kenyir. Sebab kalau kita letak Salvinia molesta ni dalam sangkar, kita boleh kawal pertumbuhan dia.
Based on the result, we can see that Salvinia molesta is a floating aquatic fern that thrives in slowing, moving, nutrient-rich, warm, fresh water. A rapidly growing competitive plant, it is dispersed long distance within a water body via water currents and between water bodies. Salvinia molesta is a species that has a fast growth rate and is capable of accumulating heavy metals and absorbing nutrients, making it suitable for use in treating wastewater through biotechnological methods such as phytoremediation. Salvinia molesta has a more effective ability in removing nutrients such as ammonia, nitrate, phosphate and sulfate, total suspended solids and heavy metals in industrial wastewater. In addition, Salvinia molesta is eco-friendly and safe for environment to use as the agent of phytoremediation.
Conclusion, there are various species and variations in aquatic plants consisting of seaweed, seagrass, mangrove, freshwater macrophytes and others. For this assignment, our group has chosen Salvinia molesta for our aquatic park in Tasik Kenyir in order to solve water pollution problem. We found that Salvinia molesta is easy to found in Terengganu, especially near Tasik Kenyir. We built a few of pool with Salvinia molesta inside and it attached to the rough house. This way is more safer and eco-friendly. It has been proven that Salvinia molesta can improve the quality of water and absorb toxic compound, so it will make the lake free from pollution. We gain new knowledge and discover interesting facts about issues that surround us, and we will do our best for this aquatic park project.
That's all from us. Thank you.